Chapter 4. Angles and pairs of angles. Dear students, look at this angle. What is the name of the angle? Angle ABC. And what is the name of its vertex? Point B. What are the names of its arms? Side BA, side BC. And which are the points marked on its arms? Point A and point C. Correct. Now we'll see the interior and exterior of an angle. Here we can see one more angle, angle PQR. Point Q is the vertex of the angle. Side QP and side QR are the sides of the angle, and the group of points like point N, point M, point T, point O, which are not on the arms of the angle, form the interior of the angle PQR. And the group of points in the plane of the angle like point G, point D, point E, point S, which are neither on the arms of the angle nor in its interior, form the exterior of the angle. Then adjacent angles. Here we can see two angles, angle BMQ and angle DMQ. The ray MQ is the common arm of the angles. Angle BMQ and angle DMQ have point M as their common vertex. The interiors of these angles do not have a single common point. They may be said to be neighboring angles. Such angles are called adjacent angles. So adjacent angles have one common arm and the other arms lie on opposite sides of the common arm. They have a common vertex and the adjacent angles have separate interiors. So remember students, two angles which have a common vertex, a common arm and separate interiors are said to be adjacent angles. Look at this figure. Are the following pairs adjacent angles? If not, state the reason. So the first pair is angle PMQ and angle RMQ. Here, ray MQ is the common arm, M is the common vertex, and the interiors of the angles are separate, and therefore angle PMQ and angle RMQ is the pair of adjacent angles. Next pair, angle RMQ and angle SMR. Here RM is the common arm, point M is the common vertex, but the interiors of these angles are not completely separate and therefore this pair is not the pair of adjacent angles. Next, complementary angles. If the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degrees, they are known as complementary angles. Here, angle PQS and angle SQR are mutually complementary angles. Question: y minus 20 degrees and y plus 30 degrees are the measures of complementary angles. Find the measure of each angle. As these angles are complementary angles, the sum of their measures must be 90 degrees. Y minus 20 degrees plus y plus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, y minus 20 plus y plus 30 is equal to 90. Therefore, 2y plus 10 is equal to 90. Therefore, 2y is equal to 90 minus 10. Therefore, 2y is equal to 80. Therefore, 2y upon 2 is equal to 80 upon 2. Therefore, y is equal to 40. Next, supplementary angles. If the sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degrees, they are known as supplementary angles. Here, angle ABD and angle DBC are supplementary angles. Now, The measures of some angles are given below. Use them to make pairs of complementary and supplementary angles. We will make the pairs of complementary angles. We will find out the pairs of such angles whose addition of measures will be 90 degrees. So, measure angle B is 60 degrees and measure angle N is equal to 30 degrees. So, first pair is angle B and angle N. Then, another pair, angle Y and angle E. Next pair, angle D and angle F. Now, the pairs of supplementary angles. We'll find out the pair of angles whose sum of the measures is 180 degrees. Angle N and angle J are supplementary angles. Angle B and angle G are supplementary angles. Next question. If measure angle A is equal to 70 degrees, what is the measure of the supplement of the complement of angle A? Measure angle A is equal to 70 degrees. So measure angle A plus its complementary angle is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, measure of complementary angle is equal to 90 minus 70, that is equal to 20 degrees. Now we'll find out the supplementary angle of this angle. So supplementary angle of 20 degrees is equal to 180 minus 20 is equal to 160 degrees. So the measure of the supplement of the complement of angle A is 160 degrees. Next, opposite rays. Two rays which have a common origin and form a straight line are said to be opposite rays. Name the pairs of opposite rays in this figure. Ray PT and ray PN, ray PM and ray PL. Angles in a linear pair. Angles which have a common arm and whose other arms form a straight line are said to be angles in a linear pair. Angles in a linear pair are supplementary angles because the sum of the measures of the angles in a linear pair is 180 degrees. Then, vertically opposite angles. Angle formed by the opposite rays on the arms of an angle is said to be its opposite angle. The vertically opposite angles formed when two lines intersect are of equal measure. Question. Lines AC and BD intersect at point P. Measure angle APD is equal to 47 degrees. Find the measures of angle APB, BPC and CPD. Angle APD and angle BPC are vertically opposite angles and hence they are of equal measure. Therefore, measure angle BPC is equal to 47 degrees. Now, angle APD and angle APB is a linear pair of angles and therefore the sum of their measures is 180 degrees. But measure angle APD is equal to 47 degrees. Therefore, measure angle APB is equal to 180 minus 47 is equal to 133 degrees. Now, angle APB and angle CPD are vertically opposite angles and therefore they are of equal measure and therefore measure angle CPD is equal to 133 degrees. Then interior angles of a polygon. The table. The name of the polygon is triangle with 3 sides. The number of triangles formed is 1. So sum of interior angles is equal to 180 degrees into 1, that is equal to 180 degrees. Quadrilateral is having 4 sides and 2 triangles can be formed. So sum of interior angles is 180 degrees into 2, that is 360 degrees. Pentagon is the polygon with 5 sides. The number of triangles are 3. So sum of interior angles is 180 into 3, that is 540 degrees. So remember, the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon of sides n is 180 degrees into n minus 2. The exterior angle of a triangle. This is triangle ABC. If the side BC is extended, then an angle ACD is formed which lies outside the triangle. This angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Similarly, if we extend side AB, then angle QBC is the exterior angle of triangle ABC, and if we extend the side CA, then angle PAB is the exterior angle of triangle ABC. On extending one side of a triangle, the angle obtained which forms a linear pair with the adjacent interior angle of the triangle is called an exterior angle of that triangle. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of its remote interior angles. That means measure angle ACD is equal to measure angle CAB plus measure angle CBA. Question: angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. The measures of angle A and angle B are equal. If measure angle ACD is equal to 140 degrees, find the measures of the angles angle A and angle B. Angle ACD is the exterior angle of triangle ABC. Measure angle ACD is equal to measure angle CAB plus measure angle ABC. So, let measure angle A is equal to measure angle B is equal to x. Therefore, x plus x is equal to 140. Therefore, 2x is equal to 140. Therefore, x is equal to 140 upon 2, that is equal to 70. Therefore, x is equal to 70 degrees. Therefore, measure angle A is equal to measure angle B is equal to 70 degrees.